Hello, my name is Trisha Zeitler, and this is an informational speech about the first trimester pregnancy and fetal development. First-time pregnancy is an exciting time in a woman's life, but also on the flip side of that same coin, it can be full of anxiety. Now you're probably wondering how such an experience can be not only exciting but full of anxiety, and really it is the fear of the unknown. There's so much happening inside your body during pregnancy, that especially during the first trimester, that you are unaware of, and neither is the outside world. Speaking as a first-time mom entering my second trimester, I know the anxiety I've felt in the last 3 months, not knowing what's happening with my baby on a day-to-day basis. I hope to provide you with some developmental information that will give you the knowledge to ease that first trimester pregnancy anxiety between ultrasounds and doctor's appointments. As for the information about fetal development, it is quite extensive, and we have limited time, so I will only be covering the first trimester or the first 3 months of pregnancy. The following developmental information is provided to us from mayoclinic.org. During the first month of pregnancy, you won't even know you're pregnant. The first half of that month is spent your body preparing to become pregnant, and the second half of the month is spent doing activities such as ovulation, which is the maturing of the egg, release of the mature egg from the ovary, conception, which is the egg and the sperm uniting in the fallopian tube, and implantation, which is the attachment of the fertilized egg within the uterine lining. From mid-month through the end of that first month, so much is happening with your baby. First as a mature egg, then as a fertilized egg known as a zygote, which is a one-celled entity containing all 46 chromosomes, half from you, half from dad, and then finally ending the month as a blastocyte, which is an entity containing hundreds of cells, which will become your embryo, and others that will protect and nourish that embryo. According to thebabybump.com, our blastocyte is about 1/4 of an inch big, or the size of an apple seed. We can also see in this additional photo provided to us from babycenter.com that our blastocyte looks absolutely nothing like a baby, but rest assured there's more to come. All this is happening during that first month, and you don't even know you're pregnant. By the end of that first month, you should be able to take a pregnancy test to confirm your pregnancy. During the second month of pregnancy, your blastocyte becomes an embryo. The embryo consists of 3 layers. Number 1, the top layer being the ectoderm. This will help develop the skin, the central and peripheral nervous systems, ears, and eyes. Number 2, the mesoderm, or middle layer, which will develop the heart, the circulatory system, bones, muscles, kidneys, and other reproductive systems. And third, the inner layer, or the ectoderm, which will develop items like the lungs, intestines, and the bladder. According to thebabybump.com, our embryo is now 0.9, almost 1 whole inch big, or the size of a green olive. As you can see in this additional picture provided to us from babycenter.com, the brain and spinal cord, heart, and other organs are developing well. Our baby, or embryo, at this point, also has arms, legs, ears, eyes, and other facial features. Baby's little heart is pumping and pumping blood throughout the embryo. Moving into the final trimester, the final month of the first trimester, our once zygote turned blastocyte turned embryo is now officially considered a fetus. During the 3rd month of pregnancy, development continues rapidly. According to thebump.com, our fetus is now 2.9, almost 3 whole inches big, or the size of a peach. As you can see in this final picture provided to us from babycenter.com, we have developed bones and articulating joints like fingers and toes. The head is rounding and the neck is forming. Also within baby, red blood cell production has begun in the liver, and the genitalia are beginning to form, which should be visible on ultrasound by the end of the month. An interesting fact, if baby is a girl, her ovaries are already containing 2 million eggs. Fingernails are developing, and as you can see, we have a much more human profile than what we started with. By the end of your first month, your fetus is well on his or her way to be developed into the healthy baby that we are anxiously waiting to meet. As you can see, there's so much happening every day, every week, every second during fetal development that we could talk baby for days. I hope that in providing this general overview of the first trimester, it has given you some insight of what is happening from conception through the end of the third month to ease that first trimester anxiety. Thank you.